Okay. It was one of those short and sweet practices. We have 2 today, so I didn't want to wear them completely out before our kicking scrimmage, and then we also have a scrimmage tomorrow, so we wanted this to be short. We did get the lovely horn to stop everything. I think the closest strike was like 28 miles away, but the horn did go off because we predict lightning around here. We don't detect it. But anyway, so we had to have like a game delay and go in there for about 20 minutes and come back out and practice. And it turned out to be a good day. We needed it, offensively especially. Offense had a big day today. Had the best day of the camp as far as the point system we have. But when you go red zone, and if you catch one in the end zone, it's a 2-pointer. So for the offense, so it's tougher on the defense to win that day just by the point system. But it was a good day. It was a good morning. Good practice.
You can't wait for this indoor facility, can you?
Well, it would be nice. Like today, it would have been nice. The horn goes off, we go in there, we finish. We don't get 20, 30 minutes behind. And we were at the mercy of the horn to go back on. I mean, if we'd have waited another probably 5 minutes, I'd have shut it down. Because I just didn't want to wait all day. But then it was like 63 miles away, the nearest strike, so we thought we had a good chance of the horn going back to let us go out again.
Are you aware of all this as you're trying to keep practice plans in your head and all that? You have to deal with this too?
I've learned to just go with plan A. So if I think about plan B every day, it makes me crazy. And I've been doing it for 15, going on 16 years now. So
Mark,
I just start with plan A and adjust on the fly.
How are you going to set up the scrimmage tomorrow? Like, I know it's closed, but
yeah. Well, we're going to practice here. We're going to have our similar to what we did on last Wednesday. In other words, we'll have 4 drives with each unit, 1s and 2s. One's a minus 25 start, one's a minus 35 start, one's a 50-yard line start, one's a plus 40 start. But we'll also sneak in a 1-minute drill before the half. And we'll also do our 3rd and medium, 3rd and long, which we did last time. We'll do a 1-minute drill at the end of the game. We'll do an overtime, and we'll do 2-point plays. So we're adding basically some 1-minute drills, overtime, instead of a plus 16 drive. We had a plus 16 drive, kind of a red zone thing. So we're going to practice an overtime session, and then we're going to go practice 2-point plays.
What are you looking for in particular tomorrow?
The biggest thing for me and John in our room is just who's going to be number 2 quarterback. We need to find that out. That's the biggest question for me.
What did the offense do differently today?
Well, we threw the ball. We placed the ball better, and guys made the catches for the most part. We had opportunities last time we're in the red zone. I mean, last time we got together in red zone, we had short yardage. It was 3rd and 2, 3rd and 1, and red zone. I mean, that means the offense should win that day, and we got beat. They stoned us pretty much in short yardage, or at least got a tie. You should win just about every one of those with that kind of yardage. And then in the red zone, we didn't throw and catch at all. We pretty much called the same plays. We placed the ball better. The guys made catches. It was just a better day because of that.
Mark, you mentioned earlier in camp that Malcolm Lewis was, emerging kind of as an under-the-radar guy.
Yeah.
Has he completely come out from under the radar?
Well, and as far as I'm concerned, he's very reliable. He's very consistent. He's making plays. He's a good athlete. He's got good speed, good hands. I mean, he's going to play a good bit for us.
We'll talk to Ron in a minute, but how do you see that battle at the X, with Dale and
well, the biggest issue with Amon's just been, I don't know if it's turf toe or something. Some of it's body. He's not been full speed. He looked really, really good. And then I think it was turf toe kind of deal. He's kind of fighting through. So he's really not what he was. Dale right now is ahead of everybody. Langham and Amon, I would say, would probably be battling for the next spot right now. Amon gets healthy, may change. And we're teaching Lewis a little bit of X just in case. You just never know what can happen with an injury. So we had one more guy learning X that we thought could play. That was mine.
And what about Langham?
Langham, he has the last couple days, I'll admit, he's showing a little more, got a little more juice at practice, a little more energy, competing, I think, harder. You just got to, again, like him, like many, they've got to do it on a day-to-day basis. It can't be one day this and one day that. He's been inconsistent in camp, but the last 2 days, I'll hand it to him. He's coming on.
How about Sam? How's he doing with the full
Sam's
process
just
of
still
fishing?
learning what to do. That's part of his issue. Not just being certain what to do. Like the last play in the red zone, he ran the wrong route. And true to form, we tend to throw it to the guy that runs the wrong route for some reason around here. And the worst part of it was he scored, so maybe we invented penicillin there. But anyway, he's learning what to do. But I think the ball catching, I'd say he's got pretty good ball skills so far. Let's make this the last one.
Well, Sam was one of those 7-on-7 superstar guys. Are you seeing that translate to this field a little bit?
Well, he's got great quickness and speed, and he's got not unbelievable speed, but he's got very good game speed, and he competes. That's one thing I like about him. He's a little bit like Barrios, and then in that at the end of the practice, he's still got a lot of juice. He still goes fast, and some guys kind of run out of gas at the end of a day like this, and he tends to be in the kind of condition where he can keep going.
You got a flight.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.
Thanks, Mark.